What's up, everybody? Well, got another kind of unfortunate video. Well, it seems like things like on this computer seem to be dropping like flies lately. First we had a PCI extension cable mess up, or riser cable, whichever you prefer. We got that all fixed out. Now apparently the RAM has died. I was running MIM tests and it keeps throwing up errors on the third test no matter what speed I run it at. I mean, I guess I hope it's the RAM. If I put this new RAM in and it still does it, it might be something else. But figured I'd start with RAM. If MIM test is saying that the RAM is messed up, let's start there. So went and bought myself some of this right here, TridentZ Neo, and it is the 3600 megahertz CL14 1515 35 145 volts, and it's RGB is applicable to all these different motherboards. So pretty cool. I'm excited to get that in, and it's 32 gigs, so it's not like I dropped down to 16 gigabytes, but now it's 32 gigs on only 2 sticks of RAM, which should be a lot easier to hit the recommended speed. I tried overclocking a little in the past on these, but since all 4 slots are populated, I couldn't get much over 3400 stable anyway. So I kept it there, and it's cool to have a little bit more power, but now we got 3600, so I'm sure I can get that up to like 3733 or something like that with like CL14 timings on all the sub timings and whatnot, you know? But anyway, let's get started. All right, well, we got to get those old RAM sticks out, so let me slide behind this freaking circle light thing real quick, and let's see, we'll just get those out of there. Whoop. What was that? Something just fell off my computer. Well, I don't know what that was, but undo all these guys. Alright, I think these are those ones that only come out on one side. So we'll just carefully do that, even though, well, at least one of them's broken. I should be careful with them, because just because one's broke doesn't mean they're all broke. And that's that. And was I correct? Yep, nope. I'm glad I didn't try too hard. Those are not the kind that go down there. Only got clips on the top. So that's all that now. These are the old RAM chips I had in there. These were some 3200 megahertz CL14 BDI chips, but just figured I'd show that real quick. They're probably going to look exactly the same as the new ones I've got, honestly. But that's that. So let's unbox the new RAM and figure out which slots I'm supposed to put them in and then install them. So, I figured out what shot off my computer. It was these little cable tidiers things. And it was from right on the frickin' end of that curve there. So that was quite a tight curve for me to be running one of those. And it looks fine without it, luckily. So, no harm, no foul. At least it didn't fly off while the computer was on, get stuck in a fan, and like break my RTX 3090 or something stupid like that. But anyway, let's get on with the main. Well, alrighty, let's unbox that RAM. And of course, I have to get out one of my cool unboxing knives to do so, because I'm sure this thing has a little tab on it. It sure does. Very carefully go like that. And now we're all good with the knife. Let's put that guy away so we don't hurt ourselves. And let's get this thing the heck out of this packaging. Alright, looks like you get a little sticker, so that's cool. Alright, come on now. And there we go. We'll bolt them in so they don't fall out. Let's get this sticker the heck out of the way. And there we are. Let's take one out and take a closer look, but I'm willing to bet it looks just like those other ones we just took out. Besides, I think that's different. Let's grab them. Yep. They are slightly different. This side's got black on one side, and then it's got the little silver, and this side is just gunmetal gray on the whole side. And then if we flip them over, same dealio. It's all black on this side, but still has a little gunmetal gray right here. So they almost look the same. Other than that, they're the exact same. So now, let's go install them. Alright, so to install them, we just gotta line up the little dash, and you'll want to figure out on your motherboard which slots you want. On this case, you want A2 and B2. So then you just gotta line these guys up. Of course, it makes me look like I can't even install RAM on camera. There we go. There we go. Give it a quick little clip. Now that RAM is in there. It was fighting me a little bit, trying to make me look like I don't know what I'm doing, of course. Nope, I know what I'm doing. Sorry, RAM. There we go. One more quick little firm press, but not too hard. Make sure you hear a click on all 4 corners, and there you go. You installed some RAM. Easy peasy. So, now let's get this glass panel back on. Well, actually, now let's turn it on and see if it even posts. Well, alright, let's see if it turns on. Alright, PC is now available. Let's go over to PC real quick and see what it does. Alright, we definitely want to go into our BIOS. Alright, it sees them, so that's cool. Neither one of them is broken from the factory. Though it probably wouldn't have booted if that were the case, let's be honest. Alright, now I gotta go and stop and mess with some of this stuff, because some of this stuff looks a little weird. It was not supposed to be 1.464 volts and whatnot. So we're just gonna mess around with a few settings, and we'll be right back. Alright, got everything all set up the way it should be. So let's hit ourselves some F10 to save changes. Exit, and let's see what happens. Will it post? Oh, we have an art artwork picture for a minute. It always does that though. All right, I just saw the RTX light up on the GPU. So we should get a picture. All right, we got post. All right, will it at least boot into Windows? And obviously just because it boots into Windows, it does not mean it is stable in whatsoever. But before I couldn't even get into Windows because my RAM was broken. That is not incorrect. I probably pushed the wrong couple of buttons there. No big deal. We're in. We'll just let that boot up and whatnot. And then after that thing's all done booting up and whatnot, then we'll just run some AIDA 64 Extreme. And we'll also get hardware info 64 up so we can make sure the RAM's even running at its proper XMP profile and whatnot. Well, I'm glad I looked. We're running at the right memory clock, but we're running at super high timings at command rate 2. So we gotta go back in there and mess with some stuff. That is way too high. Way too high. So let's go try again. Well, alright. After tinkering, I finally got it to work. Ended up just resetting the whole BIOS. It just was not having it before. So reset the whole thing back to stock. Just missed with the RAM. So the RAM is all good. We're at the 14, 15, 15, 35, 85. And then the only thing that was weird was the TRFC. That was stuck at 680. That seemed a little bit loose. So I tightened it up to 485. That might be a little too much, but time will tell with stability. So now I'm going to go and run AIDA 64 real quick. And then after that, I'll go turn my performance boost overdrive and do a Cinebench run real quick or something. Well, it made it through an AIDA 64 cache memory benchmark, so that's a step in the right direction. And since that's probably hard for you guys to read, normally I'd screen record that, but I didn't want to do it just for 1 or 2 screens. Pain in the butt. But memory for read, I got 55,546, write 54,613, and copy was 52,533 with latency of 71.4. I was actually kind of surprised. I thought that was going to be a little bit lower, like in the high 60s, like 68 to start with, but I know I can get that down, so that's no big deal. And then the L3 cache is super messed up. It's only getting 425 gigabytes per second, 182 gigabytes per second, and 805 gigabytes per second. Still have that Ryzen bug. If I'd known that wasn't fixed yet, I would not have upgraded, but kind of upgraded without my knowledge anyway, when my friend kind of upgraded it for me, so yeah. Anyway though, now let's go turn my performance boost overdrive back on and all that snazzy stuff and run a quick Cinebench and just see what we get for fun. Well, alright, let's run a quick Cinebench and see if we can't beat my old best score of 86.85. I'm willing to bet probably not, seeing as though I don't think I did my performance boost overdrive perfectly the way I had it. When I have to tinker with that again, should have taken a picture of the settings so I can put it right back to the way I had it, but hindsight is 20/20, so remember that for next time. I figure we'll just let that cruise through and we'll see if we get a blue screen or something live on camera, and we'll know for a fact it's not stable. Not that this is a role model of stability. You should never Cinebench something and consider your computer stable. I've gone through hours of this, gone into a game, crashed the game within like 5 minutes. So we got, oh no, we did beat it. We got 88.57. So we did kick my old score's butt by quite a few hundred points. Sick. I'm cool with that. But I think this is dual rank RAM. Let's pull up, what is that dang thing called? CPU-Z. CPU-Z. Let's pull that real quick and see if this is actually dual rank memory. I'm pretty sure this is actually dual rank. My old RAM was single rank. Dual rank Ryzen loves. Yep, this is dual channel. And where did you see rank? Yep, rank's dual. See? So that's sick. Ryzen loves dual rank RAM. Anyway though, I would say now I just have to test this with some games and we'll see if it's stable. Well, alright, that concludes this short little video. Now we got some really good RAM for the 5900X. It's not like that 3200 RAM was bad, but it died and let me get some even better RAM, so I'm okay with that. Hopefully, I think that's got a lifetime warranty, so I think I'll send that into G.SKILL and just get some new RAM and maybe sell it on eBay or put it in some other system that I build. Who knows? Sky's the limit, but I'm rambling, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this small little video of me fixing a problem, and until the next video, peace out, guys.